Hey there, thank you so much for watching and joining me in this video on ways to treat yourself. This is a collab video sponsored by Amy from Go With Less, and I will link to all the contributors down in the description box. I'm personally really excited to see what other people do to treat themselves, because no matter where you are in your journey, whether you're out of debt or you're working to get out of debt or you really don't care, it is so important to take time to show yourself that you're special and you're important and you deserve these things, because you are your own best advocate and you are the person that should take the very best care of yourself. So here are my ways. There are 13 of them. So number one, and I've said this before, get outside. It can be so powerful just to have a change of scenery and to breathe some fresh air and to really kind of take a different perspective on your surroundings. It helps to get out in nature, in the great outdoors. It is such a big boost to your mindset and to your overall sanity, I promise you. Number two is to take a deep breath and to give yourself permission to have a timeout. So I notice that I do this periodically throughout my workday, really, and wherever I am. I will take 2 to 3 minutes and decide, you know what, whatever's happening at my desk is not as important as taking a time out. So I will get up physically and leave my desk and just go for a walk, or a walk like just close. Sometimes I will literally find a place and sit on the ground, because I've been sitting in a chair all day, and I will just sit cross-legged on the ground, take a few deep breaths, put myself in timeout, be like, you know what, I need this time for me. So that is so important, and that's one of the ways that I treat myself throughout the day. Number three is to stretch, and this is a great thing to incorporate as part of your daily routine, but if you're not really in the habit, it can feel like such a delicious treat. Just to take a few moments to stretch, stretch your arms, stretch your neck. I know for me and a lot of people, you hold tension in your shoulders, so stretch out your shoulders. Really kind of like give your body that moment to break away from your routine and the day-to-day sort of like stress that's holding you. So number four is to have, and this might be a little bit a little bit challenging or a little bit fun, have a dance party, have a singing party. So I usually do this later at night after people have gone to bed. I will put in my headphones. I got a pair of wireless headphones for 20 bucks from Amazon. It was a treat, sort of personal spend. And I will go down to my basement and put on some, usually it's like pop, whatever, and I will just dance. Sometimes it's while I'm doing a project, but I will just move around to some music, and that can be a huge treat. Number five is to take a bath, and this is one of my favorites also that I incorporate every day. I like to end the day in the bathtub. It's a lot of fun, and it feels like such a treat, because especially when I start looking forward to that at the end of the day, I think, oh, you know, I can't wait to get in the bath. And that's kind of something that I do to celebrate myself, if you will. I have like Epsom salts, but I don't really have any like fancy bath stuff. Somebody had given my mom actually some lavender bath sort of foamy stuff, which I'm excited to try out, especially before bed. I like lavender and vanilla and scents that are very calming. I also like, just as a rule, I like citrus and sort of invigorating scents, even if you're getting ready to go to bed, because I feel like they sort of bring up your energy and your vibration. That way you can go to bed in sort of a good headspace. So that's how I treat myself. I take a bath, putting whatever in that I can. Tip number 6 is to throw on all of your moisturizers, because I don't know if you're like this, but I have a ton of moisturizer that I just don't use. Sometimes I have made more of an effort to put it on in the morning as I'm getting dressed, but I have a lot still that I haven't used that I would like to use, and I will make a point to put it on, and I use it. Some of these are scented and they smell really good. I have one that's peach, and I've talked about the hemp's moisturizer that I treated myself to. That did cost money. So that is a fabulous way to treat yourself. Number 7 is to use a face mask, and to take that 10 minutes and to put it on, and just take that time out, because you can't do anything. You can't go outside, you can't, leave your house really with a face mask on, and it's kind of a good way to reset and allow yourself that time to invest in your skin, in yourself, and remind yourself that you're worth it. Number 8 is to try a makeup technique, a new makeup technique for you ladies. That can be a fun way to, I know for me sometimes it ends up being a little bit more frustrating than fun, but if you give yourself some time, it can actually be learning a skill that may pay off in the future when you're learning new things. It's, no matter what that is, it's great to kind of help boost your self-esteem and kind of give you a new outlook in the way that you present yourself to the world. Number 9 is to reorganize your closet. Now, again, this may not seem like the most relaxing or inspiring thing to do, but it is such a treat when you're done and you have this very neat sort of organized or a reorganized space that you store your clothes in. Because think about it, you are there every day. You get dressed, or you should get dressed every day. So it's totally worth it to treat yourself and let you know just how much you actually mean and that you're worth having nice, organized clothes for. No matter your budget, take what you have and really love it. And treat yourself to things that you appreciate. Number 10 is to make a Pinterest board of all the things that you enjoy. So lately, I mean, I was doing things for hair and clothes, but make a Pinterest board of vacations you'd like to take or places you'd like to go, things you'd like to learn more about. And that can be fun to sort of click through and relax too. Number 11 is to read. Treat yourself to a book. And here's the thing, I just discovered my local library has an app that you can download and read books from. So it's called Libby, and I don't know if you're in the States, this is probably the same for you because I believe it's nationwide, but you can literally, it's 2 clicks. You download the app and you can see all the books you can borrow, and they stay on your phone for 14 days and then they're gone. You can take them out again, or you can move on to new books. This has changed my life because it's an audiobook system, so you listen to them. So I've been listening to that in the car. The book that I had read most recently was called The Disappearing Spoon, which is a tale of the periodic table of elements and all the sort of lore and legend and romance that went into creating that by Sam Keen. So I highly recommend The Disappearing Spoon by Sam Keen. Number 12 is give yourself permission to marathon watch a TV or movie series guilt-free. Because I know for me, sometimes my Netflix habits are I feel a little bit guilty about it. I'm like, oh, there are 100 other things I should be doing, but I'm actually watching Netflix or I'm watching some guilty pleasure YouTube. Get rid of the guilt. Tell yourself, you know what, for the next however many minutes, you're going to sit there and you're going to watch that show guilt-free as a treat to you because you deserve that. Sometimes you just need a break and you deserve that break. Number 13 is to go out of your way to pay someone else a compliment. Because when you compliment someone else or when you appreciate something about someone else, it absolutely makes their day. And when you make someone else's day, that makes you feel good. So it's kind of like a little sneaky treat to yourself in that way. And really, when you brighten up someone's day, your day gets better. It's a win-win. So that is my 13th trick and tip that way that I treat myself. I hope these have been helpful. Let me know your favorite ways to treat yourself without spending any money. And thank you again for watching, and I hope that you'll keep watching.